You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Taya has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I
First times are always scary, I've got to learn.
don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden.
Sadly.
And we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential. And we undergo it willingly.
We'll do it.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
He does seem desperate.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
We'll get you some bright blue blossoms, baby. Sick. There we go. Alright. And a cat. Yes. Oh, we do need to go to there. Alright. Well, that's gotta be fine then. We'll just go about. We'll just go about indeed. Dude, I love the X's in this game so much.
Come on.
There we go.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
That's a lot of wild raptors. Okay, gotta warm up though. Damn, get fisted. I'll take all that, thank you. Prehistoric is real, that's
This is
them.
the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
Alright, that should be it. Right.
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Alrighty, and I hope we can bring some for the rest of the people too.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Wild herb that, when brewed into infusion, can dull the pain of a barber's blade.
Only the usual.
Our flavor of
yes.
today is passion fruit.
This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physicker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we have no shortage of volunteers. The day I decided that I would take Sid's name was the same day Taya took my brand.
I remember. It wasn't long after we came here. What little medicine Taya managed to salvage from the wreckage of the old place had been used up treating the wounded. She begged that your operation be delayed until a new supply of antalgics was found. Procedure was even more dangerous back then. Only a few souls had undertaken it. Doris, Cole, a handful of other Cursebreakers, and those who are no longer with us. Those who lost their lives in the process. It wasn't something to be done lightly.
No. But it was something I had to do, if I was to take Sid's name. He always led from the front, and never asked anyone to take a risk for his cause that he was unwilling to take himself, even if he knew that it might cost him his life.
Hold still, Clive! Hold still!
Yeah,
I
that...
knew there'd be pain. That I might not survive. And I was afraid. But I also knew that if I didn't overcome that fear, that pain, then I would never be able to call myself Sid.
I didn't know.
We all want our brands removed. But it's a decision each of us must make for ourselves, on our own terms. Rodrigue, I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't.
Damn.
Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Oof.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
They'll be good.
But what if I've got them all killed?
No, you haven't. You'll be fine.
Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I Can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Sick. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, there. Kind of curious to see, like, where we're gonna go from here. That's not where we... Alright, anyways. It's right there. Alright, sick. No. Alright, we found him.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
It's time to smack some goblins, baby.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
It's not
Thank
gonna
you.
happen.
And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Goodbye, Cole. Oh, that's definitely some beastmen, alright.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Haha!
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Sucking these! Good stuff, baby. Let's go. All right. That was a good warm-up. Ooh, bone necklace.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Good guy, Sid.
I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Good stuff. Alright, let's go report back to Doris. Now that we're at it. Hello.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left.
Ooh.
If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself.
It doesn't matter.
Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks?
We've done the stuff.
I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
Oh, Cole, hello.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
And yes, you are.
You will. In time.
Sick. Isn't Ubisoft... Are they French or are they Canadian? I always thought they were Canadian. Oh no, they are French. Yeah, they're from Montreuil, France. They may do that. They may do that. Because on one hand, right, they are an integral part of the future and community.
Best you can do.
Thank you, Grey Marrow. Why is the replay buffer on? I did not allow for that. Yeah, so I don't think they will let them go bankrupt. But does the French government really care that much about video games, though? Because the thing is, Singapore finds it very important, considering how much they've invested into Skull and Bones. So maybe the French government will let that happen, but I also feel like the French government has bigger issues. They have bigger fish to fry. There we go. Many things too. I need to contemplate, need to consider. Wait. Are you thinking about investing into Ubisoft so that you get some government-funded fucking money? Like, that's the thing, right? If they consider Ubisoft to be as important as a bank, they'll build them out. But will they, though?
It's just one thing after another around here.
To be honest, considering that... Because that's the thing, too, right? If they get bailed out by the French government... does that mean that they will learn? Or will they just see it as a, oh, we can fuck up all we want, they just keep doing questionable things?
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
Byron!
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly.
He loves coming
you there?
inside.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Ooh, hello.
2,000?
Free money? I love free money. Don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I love free money.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
A Porsche from 2000 gil? Oh, chap. Keep dreaming. Ooh.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Herja, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. Or would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert.
Desert chapter?
And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
They haven't kissed yet, no. They haven't kissed yet. How you doing, Rising Soul? Or Rising Soul, not Rising. I mean, hey, you may be Rising, you don't know.
So it was the Waloeders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw.
What about
The
them?
men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canverward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the
Might as
company.
well.
Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Yo, he sounds so awesome. Maybe I should speak like that too. Well, thank you, Vivian.
And how may I assist you today?
I do still want to see what's
Allow
up
me
there.
to educate you. Here
I
you
wanna
are.
see what's going on here real quick. It doesn't really say what's up. It just says that the Dhalmekian Republic is gonna attack twin sites, such is Sambrak. Sorrow. There. Yeah, how's your day been, Rising Sol? Hope you're doing well. So that's where we're gonna be going. It's Old Canver, Free Cities of Canva. All right, cool. I have
The state
learned
of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
enough. Oh, I also need to. Oh man, I still need to pack my bags for tomorrow though. Oops. There we go.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Yes!
Thank fuck for that.
Damn, Gav.
Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Thank you, Otto. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Ooh. There we go. All right, let's take our uncle with us.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Sorry, I had to. All right, adventure it is. We shall be on our way. Okay, I do want to check the map here real quick. 'Cause I'm curious as to... Yeah, it doesn't really do that. That's Yar, matey, that'd be cringe. And thank you for the follow, Rising Sol. Welcome aboard, matey. All right, off we go. The Dhalmekian Republic.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
It gives me Star Wars flashbacks.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
All right. Riddle of the Sands. I love me some good old riddles. Give me my Chucky boy.
Good girl.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Good thing I got a Chucky boy. I love my Chucky boy.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father
Yup.
on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Some
I
good
shall
stories.
never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the end?
Ooh. Oasis? Sandstorm as well. A little tiny one. He must be sweating his balls off, dude. Must be hot in that stuff. Especially considering that it's like mostly darker colors.
There she is, the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Might as well get a quick drink. I'm suffering, but at least I look good doing it.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
That doesn't sound bad to me, brother. Doesn't sound bad.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Oh. So I noticed something real quick. Hold on.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Damn. Disrespectful.
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
No, you won't get skin cancer, but you will at the very least get a heat stroke. Oh! Oh! Is my boy here? My guy? He's not doing too well. Yeah, that's too much strawberry jam.
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Yep. Oh, Joshua, my boy. She's damn good at her job, don't get me wrong. Go get them some fine ale.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skim, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Damn.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Oh.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Oh boy.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Oh boy. Yeah, nope, she's gonna run.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
A whole lot of trouble is brewing downstairs, bro. You don't want to know.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Bro was hungry.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
Oh, get dogged on, bro.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Legends. I love this guy.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
I'll just have to make it overkill.
It's you.
Sick. 4 pairs make a better necklace? Real.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
She's not gonna tell the kitchen. She knows though, or does she? It's very blue water. Goddamn.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Oh. Vo's had too much strawberry jam.
Clive?
Too late. Just too late. How does he know that it's precisely that room, though?
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
I think
we
it
didn't
does.
know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
I think it does. Yeah, Butterbeer has been made before. I think that cookbook is actually like fairly good with that too, with those kinds of recipes. Perfect fidelity. Not sure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
I don't like Harry Potter that much, Kev. I'm sorry.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
How would Snitzelbeer
Looks like we won't
go?
be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Oh, you... Oh, hold on. Let me get that real quick. And let me talk to the traveling trader.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Interesting. Interesting. Alright. I'll just look for some more townspeople in this area of the town. Oh, there they are. Hello, lady.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Waldmeister liquor sounds great, but I don't drink anymore,
Mommy,
Kev.
I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you?
Hey, what's good, Crash?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
That's what loads of water does to you, Crash. Good to hear that you're doing better, man.
Sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Sweet incense.
All right, there we go.
Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Sick.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
Gotta prove our worth.
So
most
you're the
definitely.
ones who've been sniffing around.
Oh boy.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Though I want to keep my nose. At least I won't be able to smell you guys. All right, there we go. Welcome in, Ethan. How you doing? Now tell me where she is.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
Oof.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
To
the Lock of Leisure, then.
I guess we go to the Lock of Leisure.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Sounds like a cool place, not gonna lie.
Lights and butts!
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Once you go flat. Oh my god. Why did I keep making these stupid signs? The one in Martha's Rest is also like this.
Is this the place?
God damn you, Ethan.
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Alright, alright.
Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
That is me.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask?
Money.
Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want.
Well, what does he want?
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense.
I like this guy.
Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
I guess we're following crystals.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Break Bad, I got you. Breaking Bad.
We were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Yep. Jesse, we need to ride our chocobos into the desert, Jesse. Hey, yo, Mr. White, I'm the icon of fire, bitch! Attention. All right. Let's talk to the stable hand.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no...
Sorry, chat. Hold on.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
All right, back to the game. Too much lollygagging. How about sweet rolls, though? Sweet rolls also sound really fun. Hello, merchant.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
A whole lot of trouble. Ooh, what kind of pizza did you get? For the best drop in Dalamil, visit the final sting. 4 cheeses, nice.
A deposit.
Good choice.
Light meat and dark. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Damn.
I
Ladies,
think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
God forbid a lady do
I wonder if
business.
Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Bud?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Hello? Hello.
Let me treat you.
A little too far. Where are you, Uncle Byron? Well, you around here somewhere. They're not really close for this button, though, no.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement.
Why was he looking
But
down
not
like that?
here.
Excuse me? Why was he looking down like that?
What are you doing, Uncle?
Don't look down and say arrangement. Kind of weird, not gonna lie. Okay, there's black pearls, of course. Yeah, true. Fair.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it.
Ah, it's
And I do
masturbate.
believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
It's still a
small
lot.
price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Oh man, I love Uncle
I arranged to
Byron.
meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Dude, I love Velcro. Well,
I'll take it from here.
there goes my hero. Watch him as he goes.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
That's a lot of crystals.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Oh!
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
He has the bunny girl accent.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business.
Oh no, I'm about to do some fucking business, dude. I'm about to do some business on your skull.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
Get fisted. This poor shell creature. I love that attack. They're bad. They're bad, Chucky boys. It's not my decision to make. I'm sorry.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
Damn.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
No, I think I'm good. We'll, pleasure doing business, I guess, I presume. At least the crystals are back.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Sid.
Clive.
Oh.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades.
Smart.
And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
Nope. Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this.
Ooh. I've got the desert rose.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Sick.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people.
Ooh.
Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Nice. I don't think Jill's gonna like that, but nice. Ow!
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Kelith.
Roasting the truth. Goodbye.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Well, so do I, so don't go spreading out my actual name, Brozo. Sick.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you, Lubor.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Quest complete. So much reputation, so much written down. Let's go. Ooh, we got a meteorite. Now we can actually make the thingy that we wanted to make. Side quest. Okay, next quest is over there. But I kind of want to do the side quest, so let's do those.
I've even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Saver, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Well, I could give you a hand.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
He loves himself a good
The way
riddle.
I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks.
I don't think we'll be able to get back to the inn.
Or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Carving out a niche. Let's gar, let's gar. Bye.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
He kind of has Ethan vibes, mostly for the sake of, you know, using riddles to get you in contact with other people for your own better doing.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
And you would also be like, yes, you need to make this thing, but first I will let you solve these 3 riddles that will teach you how to do this good. Y'all are too. Honestly, I should just add a pet the dog channel rewards. Just to satisfy you lads. Oh, there's the crystals. Oh, there they are. Found you. Hunter.
I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
We've made friends just by only talking about business.
A carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is gonna be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen crossing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Well, off he goes. Oh, that's quite a ways away. Well, off we go. Oh, that's a lot of limestone.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
True.
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Bye, Lubor. Goodbye. Have a good one. Now back to the side quest.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond
Oh, it's really bright here.
Shall we press on?
It's really white and really blue.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Let's go back. Hello.
But I hope this is enough.
There we go. Let me give this to you. Brittle white stone that grows in the restorative hot springs near Dalamil. When dried and milled into a fine powder, can be added to molten iron to purge the metal of impurities.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one.
It's having a hard
time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Hold on. Game is not doing well. Okay, it should be better now. No.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Oh, God.
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
Hey, yo.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan.
Down.
For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
Well, hey, if you give me...
You passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
I wouldn't trust him to upgrade my weapons, though. I love that it's running on PowerPoint mode. Alright, I will very quickly save and then be about. I'll be right with you guys. There we go.
All those years of toil. Every coin I've
My
ever
flight
earned
is
tied up
tomorrow,
in this place.
Arvo.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
Yeah, my flight is tomorrow afternoon.
Perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Well, let's go.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far.
Well, she'll have to miss me for a
by
week.
the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths
He
are all
farted.
that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison.
I
my
did not.
livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Yeah, so I need to be at the airport at 2. Oh, hello there.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
I fucking hate these guys. They're called bath bombs. Oh, that's so good.
Out of the frying pan. Good stuff. All right. Sit down next to you. Real. No, that's fine. That's gonna be fine. But kind of bath bombs that will make you. Yep. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
So, well, I mean, hey, that means that you're gonna be at rest, so... Did the yippee work? It didn't sound like it.
The man who saved... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
But thank got you.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks.
Be prepared for the loudest yippee.
It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
I mean, you got them. I was too late. I mean, I could still get them regardless. Alright, y'all are allowed to have 2 super loud yippies. Good luck. Have fun. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, lore time. Ooh.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
Thank you, Uncle.
Uncle.
Uncle Bayrone.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
What for?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms.
Where you've got that from?
I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize the spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
My boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
We love Torgal. Such a good boy. Such a good boy.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Time to put that bitch-ass motherfucker 6 feet under. Alright, Drake's Fang it is. Oh, Jesus. Get absolutely f***ed on. Oh, yeah.
Fuck! What have they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me?
Why is the table made of ceramic? What the fuck?
Out of my sight, witch!
Jesus.
I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Get fucked on, idiot.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
Kinda looks like Jill.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon.
Ooh. It's also manipulative.
She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Damn. Oh, there's the sulfur. Strawberry jam. A lot of strawberry jam. Fuck me.
Orcs. Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Into the darkness. Okay, 1 second, hold on. Alright, off we go.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us.
Easy peasy. That's a lot of guild. Damn. There we go.
Taken over the entire mine.
I love that attack so much.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Ooh. I like how they've used brick in here. I love the butter sticks. So many butter sticks. So we go through there. I will check the rest before we do anything else. I knew it was worth it.
Animals, you should never have left Ash.
I'll continue on.
Won't be going any further this way.
That looks cool though.
Stairs.
And a
This must be
guy.
the way out.
Easy peasy. Oh, these guys are already dead. Oh, that guy's definitely not dead.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Oi. Oi, oi, oi. I like the Titan War set, it's so good. Or War set, the skill set. Got so much skill. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, he don't do nothing no more. Let me in. Let me in! Oh, that's sick.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kuka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Courtyard, we're gonna fight. Let's go.
Let the trial begin.
It's a trial. All right, okay. That's a big dude.
What the hell?
With me, Torgal.
I like that move so much. The Undertaker. I love that. Nice little WWE reference right there.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Doesn't look like Mark Calloway.
Did the orcs do this too? All of them. Stay down. What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
That's a lot of enemies. Alright, where do we go? Well, I'll take that at least. Ooh, that's a lot of kill. Goddamn. There's dead people everywhere. Goddamn. I see dead people. Oh, I see dead people and Drake's Fang. Guess they aren't like us, huh? I think that is the door that we need to go through. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the icon in the few days service for heuristic. That's a good boy.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Alright, what kind of boss can we get here? No boss. Oh, it's glitches. love that move so much. What is less far? Where do we go? Oh, that's where we go.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
It's a big ass bed. It's a big ass crystal.
The heart.
Do we vault over?
He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Stuff at least. This freaking place is ginormous. Oh, another battle.
Just what I needed. That better be the last of them.
He's so real for that. And in we go.
Benedicta, my everything.
Oh no.
I've missed you so much. Kuka!
Oh, she does not have it.
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Oh boy. Oh, she is barely clothed. He is also barely clothed.
Get away from her! Benedicta! I'll kill you, Roswell!
Oh shit, he's priming. Not now.
Oh, that's not a good sound. Oh my god, this guy's going Super Saiyan.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Oh. Yeah, that's not Joshua, I think. Oh. Oh, he doesn't have arms. He does have arms now. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
But if you can do it, then so could I!
Upper Brimstone? That's that big stone. Clive has learned the ability Brimstone from Titan. Hold and release Q to emit a violent explosion. Hold Q longer to increase the explosion size. Press space at any time to cancel the charge without triggering the explosion. Invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone. Ah, okay.
Let's give this a try.
Oi! Did I not hit that combo? Oi! Get heated. That's the end of you, bitch. Ether? No, we don't take the ether. The ether's not for you. He's 100% gonna chow down. Nope. Yeah, alright. Oh, God.
What the hell has he done?
Oh. Shit. Well, down goes Drake's Fang. Bro is huge.
Thunder, help me. It's do or die! I'm coming, Kuko!
What the fuck? That's sick. Oh, so you need to dodge those. Sir, the mountain is moving real. Oh, good backflip. Ah. Shit indeed. You know, Ifrit was so freaking radical, bruh. Return to sender. I love big yellow numbers.
I've got you now.
Oh, yeah. I love this beat. Wait. That's not the right timing, is now. $500,000 damage. Love that. Sick ass beat, not gonna lie. Oh, that's some good old soaking, right? Dude, this battle's sick. I love the soundtrack so much. keep doing more damage.
You're mine.
No arms. Why does it keep resetting? I don't like that. Why does it keep resetting? Hold on, I will actually take a screenshot of that real quick. Thank you. Muy bueno. Welcome back, Titan.
Die, damn you!
I don't become big. Oh no, I do become bigger. I was about to say. Oh, it's just two big fists. Back, baby. Oh, congratulations. I'm gonna go run to the restroom real quick because I need to pee a lot. Goddamn, GG's. Ooh. Another one bites the dust. He gone. Too much either. Whoa, not a migraine though. Brother, please. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
That don't do nothing.
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Joshua, brother.
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Yeah, I'll bet you. Is he nearby?
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
Oh.
But Mythos is stronger.
It is he.
For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
Sorry.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
God damn. Holy Order of the Knights Kingdom? Dragon?
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
Down. Dick.
You
We're
must
good, thank
consider
you.
your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Oh, damn. She. All right. Okay. Baller.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
I definitely know who's the dominant, who's the dominant one, and who's the submissive one. Tell me on the kids we all want. That's going to be the title of the video as well.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Bro, if you do that at a fucking restaurant, you'll be beheaded, dude. Fuck you.
Olivier has been made emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Oh, hello.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Sheesh. Damn. All right. We go back to the hideaway. Where we hide away. Damn. Well, it's just gotta be the title of the video. They finally kissed, and then it's just the two completely wrong people. Look at Torgal go. He's so happy. Out of the shadow.
We're seeing troops amassing
Otto?
at the border crossing.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
Hey, Jill.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. I'm not leaving you behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Just something I figure about Final Fantasy games. They always talk about the heroes needing rest. What is that? Like, what's up with that?
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
That's a big picture.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873.
They love their conquest.
Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
Very, very interesting.
In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Let's spread the word. Karen, Blackthorn, Hippocrates. All of them. I gladly will. Let's start with our boy Hippocrates. Hello! I have good tidings. I bring good tidings.
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
Ted, hey, don't you have like key lime pies to fucking chuck down on?
These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Those are the two most British things I've heard today.
A new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Does Clive sound like he's on the brink of crying? Oh my god. Alright.
How good it is to see you, Clive.
Give me, let me give me you my knowledge.
You've read this particular chapter before. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. Did you learn everything you needed?
Oh, hold on. That's definitely something I want to...
My knowledge is yours.
I get into jail. I will. Easy.
What subject shall we consider today?
It's not... Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Walu's armies, Harbord is known to many as a Constantine, but reason of his in Shanghai is demeanor and unwavering loyalty to his liege. Indeed, he appears to command Barnabas' complete trust, having been gifted full command of the Royal Order of Knights despite his apparent youth. Okay. I'll try and snag a little kiss for you guys, alright? If that's what the story wants, at least. I think they're gonna, like, blue ball us until the end of the game, but don't quote me on that.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Alright. Very down to earth.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Cid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Damn.
Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
We don't want to talk to Otto. We want to talk to Jill. Stop keeping this K-drama as it is. We just want to... What have you got to say?
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Hello.
Don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
Ooh.
And this is
boat.
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen.
Enterprise.
The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines.
Sick.
And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
So what if we show it in the guild? Then it's the Blue Boys bong boat. Hello.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Thermal plating designs. Instructions on how to get on building oneself. A full set of thermal plating to dissipate heat from around a mithril engine, should one find oneself in need of such a thing.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
All right, we'll get Gavin-Otto in here, too.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Gav's gonna definitely be doing the shitty work. I'll try my hardest to get that kiss to happen today. Alright. Let's see.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
Yeah.
Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
I will take... Gav.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
I love Velcro.
The Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
We love Blackthorn. And Gav. And Otto.
What do you need?
Alright.
What do you want?
Enhancer.
No scratches, all right?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that should do you.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
I need to equip my new equipment. I already have it equipped. I'll also read the letter while I'm at it.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Alright, let's see. A Desert Alliance. I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it is worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be a start of a fruitful relationship. I want to see how close we are to the Kith, but Nar. I will, however, go there. Definitely want to see how far the story progresses. How badly do you guys want this kiss?
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav?
The funniest thing as well is like Ethan knows how long it will take for the kiss to happen. He's probably just like having the best time of his life, knowing how long it will take still.
Straight home now.
All right, Gav.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seemed to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Might as well.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
Hey, yo.
We shall. Race ya.
Give me my Chucky boy.
Fly, Ambrosia.
This is mine now, thank you.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Oh! I guess I will pet the dog. To at least give you a little treat. Oh my god, I gave him a little treat! He's a good boy. LR? Oh, there we go. I love that inappropriately timed Eagle does a great job at what he does. He always knows to just go "Caw!" whenever you don't want him to.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
He's probably getting in a fight. I would expect him to.
Ready, go?
Oh, nope, he's just standing there.
You finished? How much did you get?
Loads.
Enough. I hope.
There you go. Legend has it that a star once fell from the heavens and punctured a hole in the Dalmatian desert, whence sprang forth the fountainhead of the river Velcroy. I love the Velcro River.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Brill wants to talk. Oh, that's really bright.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Alrighty, Roo.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Alright, deliver to Stardust we will. It's like, should I still do a side quest in the meantime just to keep you guys on the edge a little longer? But no.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Sick. Letting off steam.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Oh, I can travel to Mid. Will do.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
But we will do that next week.